Hello friends, welcome to a new episode of What Happened in China, where we explore the culture and the places today. We visit and explore part of the Great Wall of China. Get ready to discover total exclusive content. The sun was tamely peeking over the horizon when I started my adventure toward a semi-abandoned part of the Great Wall of China in the northern region. I was excited and full anticipation as I made my way to this lesser-known section of the wall, eager to immerse myself in the history and mystery. Excitement was mixed with a hint of intrigue as she knew this experience will be unlike any other. The path to the wall took me through breathtaking scenery, with rolling hills and green fields stretching as far as all the eye could see. As I got closer to my destination, the old watchtowers looming on the horizon remind me of the grandeur of this majestic structure that had been built centuries before. Once I got to the wall, I realized that were practically deserted. The lack of crowds and tourists gave me a mystery and serene atmosphere. I walked the dirt paths, marveling at the magnitude and the beauty of the wall as I stretched toward the horizon. Each ancient stone was a silent testimony to the greatness and power of the ancient China. I stopped one of the watchtowers and was carried away by the majesty of the surround me. From above, I could see the extent of the wall and the vastness of the land I was protected. It was the time I had stopped and I be transported to a distant era. The semi-abandoned part of the wall clearly showed me the marks of the time. Erosion, wear over the centuries, gave it an air of authenticity and nostalgia. I imagined the ancient soldiers of the Qing and Han dynasty guarding the borders and defending the land bravely. Each stone had a history to tell and bore witness to the historical events that been shaped in China. The old wall was also covered in moss and vines, making it look even more mystic and enigmatic. It was as if the nature itself has joined to the history of the wall, merging life with the past of the harmonious dance. As I explored every corner of the wall, I was surprised to find hidden ruins of watchtowers and ancient fortresses. Some of these structures had been partially devoured by the nature, while others remained standing in their original splendor. Nature had been reclaimed part of the structure, and vegetation grew around it. It was a captive sight and reminded me of how nature can reclaim its space over the years. I entered one of the ruins and was surprised to find inscriptions and symbols carved on the walls. This mysterious message has endured through the time and was intrigued to find out what they mean. It was as if I had discovered an architectural treasure hidden in the middle of the nature. The solitude of the place allowed me to connect with every essence of the wall. I sat one of the towers and let myself be carried away by tranquility that surrounded me. It was a time of peace and reflection, where he could fully appreciate the grandeur and the beauty of the wall without any distraction. While I was there, the wind whispered softly through the gaps in the wall, creating a natural and soothing melody. It was a reminder of the connection between the humanity and the nature, and how the wall had become part of this balance over the centuries. As my exploration continued, I came across sections of the wall in ruins and sections that become more difficult to walk. However, I didn't let this stop me. Each step was a challenge that I faced with determination and curiosity, and the experience of overcoming obstacles in my way filled me with satisfaction and made me appreciate the greatness of the wall even more. Part of the wall were overgrown with brush and loose rocks, making climbing difficult. However, this gave me a sense of authenticity and self-discovery. Each step on the wall was a lesson in perseverance and resilience both for me and for the structure itself. What's other some might consider semi-abandoned have been the charms of the own. The aspects of excessive restoration allow me to the wall to maintain its authenticity and ancient splendor. It was looking a relic of the past, something that had been witnessed countless historical events and even still standing. I was grateful to be able to experience this abandoned part of the wall in the purest state. The lack of tourists and crowds allowed me to immerse myself in the history and the beauty of the place without distraction. It was if the Muralla was revealing his secrets to me and sharing the memories with me. As I made my way along the wall, I noticed the presence of wildlife in the surrounding area. I saw birds flying in the sky and small animals hidden in the vegetation. It was a reminder that the wall was not only a historical monument, but also a home for local biodiversity. I marveled at the harmony between the nature of the wall and how the structure had become part of the ecosystem and provided shelter for various species that inhabit in the surroundings. It was an example of how history and nature coexist in harmony, enriching each other. I decided to stay to witness the light fall on the wall. With the daylight slowly fading, the place took even more mysterious and magical air. The wall was outlining against the dark sky and the stars began to shine overhead. It was a unique experience to be surrounded by so much history and natural beauty. The silence of the night allowed me to feel the presence of the ancient warriors on the wall, those who have dedicated their lives to protect and preserve this great architectural wonder. I felt connected to the past, and I was sharing an eternal moment with those who had gone before me in this hallowed place. As I gazed at the wall in the dark, I found myself pondering its significance and historical relevance. The architectural marvel has been seen empires rise and fall, battles and conquests, momentous that in the Chinese history it was remind me of the strength and determination of the Chinese people through the centuries. As I progressed on my tour, I realized the importance of preserving the architectural marvel. Although this section of the wall has been left largely intact by mass tourists, is also requiring attention and care to preserve for the future generation. It was grateful to be able to enjoy this special place and what we do my part to help to preserve it. The preserve of the wall was essentially to protect its structural integrity and ensure that future generations could appreciate and learn from this value. We want to say goodbye for now, but not for long. Stay tuned because in a few days we'll be back with more videos. In the meantime, you can catch up on our previous videos and share with them with your friends. Thank you.